They charged me rent for my childhood room over the holidays. That night I called my lawyer. I lost everything in a fire 3 days before Christmas. I had nowhere to go. So I called my parents. My mother sighed and said I could stay in my old room, but only until New Year's. It didn't feel like home anymore. It was a beige guest room. But I was grateful. I offered to help. I bought them nice gifts. Then, on Christmas Eve, after dessert, my father slid a piece of paper across the table. It wasn't a card. It was an invoice. For $2,000. For my stay. Consider it a lesson in real-world costs, he said. My mother nodded. My brother called it a good deal. I sat there in my pajamas, homeless, staring at a bill from my own family on Christmas Eve. A hot shame washed over me, and then an icy calm. I folded the invoice carefully. I said, I understand. What they didn't understand was my job. I was a legal assistant for a top firm. I handled wills and trusts all day long. And I knew something they had forgotten. Something about the very land under their house. That night, while they slept, I made a call. To my boss. A senior partner. I said, I need to ask a professional question. Not as your employee, but as a client. I told him about the invoice. There was a long silence on the line. Then he said, they gave you a written demand? That changes everything legally. Email it to me now. I sent the scan. The process had begun. I paid their cruel bill in full the next day. I wanted a clear legal record. But that payment was the first move in a much bigger game. A game I now controlled. They wanted to teach me a lesson about the real world. They had no idea the real world had rules. And I was about to use every single one of them. To hear how a $2,000 Christmas bill unraveled my family's secrets and turned the tables completely, you'll need to listen to what happened next.